again, you got to identify people early on, before someone would become an addict, before someone would become a school shooter. It started somewhere. So it started with the person, mood-wise, something happened. So it's very, very common. A lot of this stuff starts in middle school. With puberty, that's a lot of times where anxiety and depression start happening, and so early. So some people say, "Oh, that would be too early to treat something." No, it's not at all. I treat a lot of teenagers, and there's this misconception that they're too young to take medication as well. If they had diabetes, would you give them insulin if they needed it? Of course you would. So I think if we really understand and treat these conditions early on, it can prevent all the suffering. It can prevent, again, if we can identify like school shooters before they happen, and usually with them, there's definitely some history there. They usually they tell people what they're going to do, like on social media. And so, so there's ways of, intervening early and trying to prevent that. And obviously access to guns, that's where, the parents are going to come in, not allowing that kid to have access to guns. And so, so early intervention can prevent suicide. It can prevent, that bullying is a whole other issue, because that's just pervasive in our culture. Not only people think bullying on the school ground, well, yeah, that happens too, but bullying among adults, and a lot of that in social media, a lot of, and so so as far as early intervention, it's just like, I think the earlier we treat things, the better.